Okay, when we're comparing a fraction to a decimal, we need to either put them both in fraction form or both in decimal form. Decimals are always easier to work with, so I'm going to change 4/5 into a decimal. I could set up a division house and do all that, but I could also say, well, I know that 4/5 can be converted into tenths, which is what decimals are in. And so in order to do that, I would multiply the denominator by 2 and also the top by 2. So I'm going to wind up with 8 tenths, which of course would be negative. And as a decimal, that is negative zero point 0.8. Right? Tenths is always just one place after the decimal. Now, since we're comparing this to this decimal that has 2 places after the decimal, we can just go ahead and add a 0. And now it should be fairly straightforward. You know, if these were both positive, 80 is smaller than 81 hundredths. But since they're both negative, it's exactly the opposite. So 80 is actually going to be bigger than 81 in terms of being negative hundredths. All right, for B, we've got two fractions, and honestly, if you wanted to just leave them like this and just think in terms of like pizzas, for example, okay? Since the numerators are the same, it's kind of easy to compare. So think about a pizza that would have 11 pieces and you get to eat 3 of them versus a pizza that has 13 pieces and you get to eat 3 of them, right? So if you have a pizza that's divided into 11, those pieces are going to wind up being bigger than if you've got the same size pizza cut into 13. So these pieces in here are bigger, and we have 3 bigger pieces compared to 3 smaller pieces, so that would have to be greater than. And the word in this video is going to be highlighter. Okay, hope that helps.